Hey guys, I'm going to try and do this video really quick because I've just had so many interruptions the past couple of times I've tried to film it. So we're at week 16, which is really exciting. I feel like this pregnancy is going by really fast. What did we do this week? We went to see our family. Obviously right now it's the big hurricane, which is scary, but we're okay. We didn't get hit very hard, but our family got hit pretty hard, and they've had some damage, so that's not too good. But they're all okay. They're just without power, which is not good. Let's see. Sorry. We got a new puppy. She's sleeping by the glass doors and the sun. There's like a sunbeam. She's sleeping in front of that. Our other dog, my father-in-law took her because she would not be good for a baby. She does not get along with children, and she does not get along with other dogs or anything like that. So it's really hard to walk her, especially where we live. We live in base housing, so there's playgrounds all around us with children, and it's a really scary thing, and I don't want to bring home baby and have her here and then have something happen. I would just feel terrible about myself. But it worked out because Justin's father took her. We didn't have to put her on Craigslist and give her to a family that we really didn't know. We didn't have to give her to the shelter or anything like that. She's really happy there, and she gets spoiled there and spoiled like crazy, and she's doing a lot better there, so that's really good. But he had another puppy at his house, and Kira couldn't be there with the other puppy, so we took his puppy, which is kind of weird. I don't really like how it makes me feel when I think about how we traded dogs, but it's all for the best. I mean, you have to do what's going to be good for your children in the end, and this puppy, she's great with children. There was a baby at my mother-in-law's house the day that we were leaving, and she was so gentle with the baby, and she's so great. And she's good with our cat, who's sleeping right here. So yeah, it all works out, and I can feel happy that, you know, we get to see Kira whenever we want, and then Justin's dad gets to see Ninja. That's her name. It's a very weird name, but he gets to see her whenever he wants. So, and they're both very happy dogs. So, yeah, it worked out really good. The size of the baby this week is an avocado. So it's about 4.5 to 4 inches, 4 to 4.5 inches. I don't know why that was so hard. But so that's how big that is. It's pretty big. And then next week it will be the size of a red onion. And that is 5 inches. So that is really big. And that is crown to rump, so like head to butt. So that's not including the feet if the baby was completely stretched out. Symptoms. I've been getting some acne. That's expected. In my last pregnancy, it was really bad because it was twins. So I had like double. I guess you have like double hormones when you have the twins, or when you have twins. I say the twins. So it's not as bad this time, but it's still. I definitely notice a difference from when I'm not pregnant to when I am pregnant with acne. I've been getting car sick a lot. I haven't gotten sick in the car or anything like that, but I just feel miserable whenever I'm in the car. And that's not too good because our family lives 3 hours away. So when we go visit, it's just terrible. Stomach aches I've been getting on and off. I think that just depends on what I eat, if it's like greasy or something. I've been getting Braxton Hicks contractions, which really scared the crap out of me at first. Really bad. Because I didn't know what it was. At first I thought it was the baby moving, and I was like, no way, like, the baby would have to be much bigger for me to feel it like this. And I looked up the symptoms that I was having with it, and sure enough, it was Braxton Hicks. Or I'm saying it's Braxton Hicks just because everything is spot on what they say Braxton Hicks is. What happens is my uterus, I'll feel everything like pulling to the center, kind of like it's not painful, it's just kind of uncomfortable, and then it'll like ball up like in a hard ball, like right in the middle of my uterus, and then it'll stay there for like 30 seconds, and then you'll feel it just slowly go away and just softens out. So I called my doctor and I told her about it. She didn't say it was Braxton Hicks, but she said that it should be fine, not to worry about it. Drink a lot of water, lay down and rest, and then if it happens more than 4 times in an hour, or if it happens every 10 minutes, then to call her back and go in. And that started actually the day after I put my 15-week video up. So I haven't had to go in. I got, let me see if I can get it up on here, a contraction timer app. Just to, you start contraction, and then when it goes away, you stop contraction. So it times them for you. And they've been about an hour apart. Sometimes I won't get them a whole day. So it hasn't really worried me anymore. Stretch marks, I haven't gotten any stretch marks except for right here. And you're not going to be able to see them. They're the really light ones. I think they're like starting. So, I mean, if it's inevitable. Some people are lucky enough to not get stretch marks in pregnancy, but, you kind of have to go into it expecting that you're going to get some, which, it doesn't really bother me. I mean, there's stuff out there that you can use to fade them and stuff like that, but I did get a new, this is Bella Bee Tummy Honey Butter. What I was using, this is stretch mark prevention, so it's not going to do anything for the ones that I have now. I don't have any on my belly. I do have some on my legs that have just been there. I think probably since I hit puberty or something. They've been there for a long time. But this is with cocoa, shea, and aloe vera, and it soothes itching. And I've noticed that my breasts have been very itchy. They've just grown so much that, I'm probably going to get more stretch marks on them. But also, I was using Palmer's cocoa butter, and I don't think I was being as generous in my breast area as I was on my stomach and my sides. So, I've been using this for the past few days. I'm going to have to see how it works. I mean, it's a little hard to work with. It's so thick and it's kind of hard. And it's hard to smooth over your body unlike a regular lotion. So, and it is kind of oily at the same time afterwards. So maybe I'm going to use this. I'm going to get another one, I think, a different kind, and then just use this at nighttime. Because I think if I use this both day and night, it's not even going to last very long because it's kind of a small tub. But we'll see. Maybe I can do a review on this and see if it works well for me. Yeah, I don't know. I just picked this up at like a discount store or something, I think. So we'll see. Cravings. Still lemons. I'm still craving lemons. That's been my number one. That was our puppy. She makes a lot of noises. That's been my number one craving is lemons. Then my number one reoccurring craving. Pizza Lunchables. I have no idea why. I haven't had one of those since I was like a kid. And I know I just saw it in a store one day, and I think I was just hungry for something really quick, and I just picked it up and threw it in the cart and then ate it. And ever since then, I've just been craving pizza Lunchables, which um, I think they're disgusting. I don't know why I'm craving them, but I am. So that's interesting. Um, I guess it could be worse. It could be like cigarette ashes or chalk or something like that. What else? Chocolate. But I've been trying not to eat too much chocolate because of try to monitor your caffeine levels. I think that's about it. I don't think I've been having any other crazy cravings or any too much of cravings. I don't really get cravings that last. You know, if I crave something, it's like until I get it and that's it. I was craving Arby's for a while, and then I ate it this weekend, and now I feel like I have my Arby's fixed, and so that's good. I try not to eat too unhealthy. I buy a lot of fruit, and I force myself to eat fruit even if I don't really want it, just because it's quick, it's easy, and it's healthy. So something exciting is I have been feeling movement, not too much and not very strong, but and the only way I feel it is if I'm laying on my back um, on the couch or in bed or something, and then I'll feel it. And it's usually only after I eat. So I think our baby is like a foodaholic or something. But so it kind of just feels like a little tiny tap tap, and or I know some people describe it as like popcorn or something, which I guess yeah, that could be a way to describe it. I tried describing it to my husband, and he didn't get it. He's like, I don't understand it. So I tried like doing it on his hand. He was like, that would feel weird. But so I didn't know, like the first time it happened, I didn't know um, that it was movement or not. I kind of was just like, oh, that might be gas. And then I waited like an hour, and it obviously wasn't gas for obvious reasons. Um, and then I was like, maybe it was movement, maybe it wasn't. And then I was like, maybe I'm just like willing it to happen, and I'm just thinking it. And then the next time it happened, I went and I got my Doppler, which I showed in my last video, the heart Doppler. Because in my last video, I said that when the baby's kicking, you can hear it on there. So I was like, oh, I'm going to investigate this. And so when I was feeling it, I used the Doppler, and sure enough, the baby was going completely crazy. And even when I pushed the Doppler down on it, I could feel it even more because it was putting pressure on the area where the baby was kicking. So that's really exciting. It doesn't happen all the time, and it doesn't happen every day, which is normal for right now. But I think towards the end of this week, it should start getting a little bit more frequent and stronger, which is good. And I'm surprised I even felt it at all at week 16. Or it was mid-week 15, almost week 16, that I started to feel it. And I really wasn't expecting to feel anything until like week 20 or something, just because I know people say that a lot of like first-time pregnancies, it's not my first pregnancy, but it's my first like full pregnancy. So a lot of people say like first times you don't feel it very early on. It's a lot later that you feel it. So I feel very blessed to have felt it already. I think that's about it. I don't think there's anything else. So we have about anywhere like from, I would say, 3 to 4 weeks until our ultrasound. We haven't set it up yet. I'm sorry, my nose is really itchy. We haven't set it up yet, but we have a regular appointment on the 6th, and then we're going to set up our gender ultrasound. I'm hoping they'll let us do it at 18 weeks, but I think it'll probably be more close to 20 weeks. So anywhere from 4 weeks or less, we'll find out if we're having a boy or a girl. And I've been having like our family, I've been taking like a poll on what everyone thinks, and so far most everyone thinks it's gonna be a boy, and then there's only 2 people that think it's gonna be a girl, and that's Justin's mom and Justin's dad. Um, so yeah, so if you guys would like to guess, you can just put it down in the comments or inbox me or something, and then it'll be exciting to see who was right and who was wrong. And yeah, I mean, I guess it's a 50-50 chance. So yeah, I think that's it for now. If you guys want to see any specific thing, any specific video or whatever, just comment or message me and let me know, and I can definitely do that for you. So I'm going to show you my belly. I'm going to attempt to show you my belly. Last time it didn't work out too well, so I'm going to take you again over here. Maybe we'll try this way this time. I guess this is a little bit better. Maybe it's not too awful. Right, is it? Okay, so here we go. Here is my belly. I think it's definitely gotten bigger since last week. I was not expecting it to be like this big already. And this is actually a maternity shirt, so I have been changing. I've been buying bigger clothes because I just haven't been able to fit in any of my regular clothes. And I've been wearing sweatpants a lot like I am now. So this is with the shirt on. My family thinks it's crazy how much I'm showing already, and I think it is too. So, yeah. And then with the shirt off, oop, there's my bra. So, it's kind of like glowing from the sunlight. Let me see if I can go close that. Hold on 1 second. The sun is actually coming out today. So yeah, this is with shirt off. And then last week I was 32 inches, so we'll see what I am this week. I have not measured myself yet. Last week I think I was really bloated, so we will see if I've grown any. I'm actually a little bit more, almost 32 and a half. So that's good. I think that's good. Pretty much to 32 and a half. So that's really good. I was not expecting to grow any. Actually, I was worried that since my last, when I went to my last appointment, which was almost a month ago, so, but they had said that I lost 3/4 of a pound. So hopefully I've gained weight now, and they won't be like kind of mad at me on the 6th when I go. So yeah, so hopefully next week I'll be even bigger. I'm excited to get really big and waddle around and stuff. So yeah, so definitely let me know what you want to see. If there's any questions you guys have, if there's any, you know, first-time mothers out there yourselves, you know, pregnant women, if you have any pregnant questions, if you're not as far as I am, or if you are as far as I am and you're just wondering if you're going through the same things, or if I'm going through the same things as you that I haven't mentioned, let me know. Yeah, and then I think until then, I will see you at week 17, which is not going to be too far along because I'm 16 weeks and 2 days. I don't know if I said that. It's 16 weeks and 2 days, so it won't be too long until my next video. So see you soon.